everyone, welcome back to Cuddy's bookshelf. So today's video is just some books that I'm really hoping to get to in 2024, like a 24 books of 2024, but it's me, there's probably more than 24, I didn't count, but these are just some of the books that I've picked off my shelf, and there is one that is my most anticipated. You probably already know if you've watched my recent videos which one that will be, but I'll jump in. Anyway, I have spoke about a lot of these follow-ons and some of them are on my January TBR, so I'm really looking forward to actually getting to them. Yeah, this is the books I'm most excited about and I can't wait. So the first one is A Curse for True Love by Stephanie Garber. This is the third in the trilogy with Once Upon a Broken Heart. So this is about Evangeline, who is a girl in love with her friend. They have been friends for years, and then she finds out that he is marrying her sister. So she is devastated, heartbroken. So she goes to the Prince of Hearts and asks a favour. And he says, yes, I will stop this marriage, but you have to promise me 3 kisses. Any person, anytime, if you kiss them, then you can have your wish. So she agrees. And when it comes to the first kiss, she thinks maybe making a deal with an immortal god is not the best idea. And it goes from there. Really love and adore the first 2 in this trilogy. And I'm just so excited to get to this one, honestly. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. I am trying to get through my TBR for January. All of the ones that I unwrapped, I'm trying to get through them as quick as possible so I can try and get to some of my most anticipated books, but time, I need time. So on the same lines, again, this is on my January TBR, Iron Flame, follow on to Fourth Wing. We all know Fourth Wing. You've probably already read this if you have read Fourth Wing, because there was really so much hype for this when it came out. I have been trying to avoid like reviews, but I know that off the grapevine that there has been some mixed reviews about this, but I'm still really excited to read it, and I really hope that I get to it in January, to be fair. I really hope I get to it in January, but if it goes to February, I will be getting to this at some point this year. The next one is the prequel to Legends and Lattes, which is Bookshops and Bone Dust. So excited to hear like Viv's story before the Legends and Lattes. Like in Legends and Lattes, she comes to this town, she buys a shop and starts selling coffee, and it's like a town that don't really know what coffee is, and this is a prequel to that, and I just can't wait to find out like more about Viv beforehand. So really excited for this. This is also on my January TBR. I'm really setting myself up well, aren't I? But if I don't get to these in January, I will be getting to them at some point this year. So, Bookshops and Bone Dust. The next one, I did mention the first one of these in my favourite books of 2023, The Art of Prophecy, which is The Art of Destiny. I really enjoyed The Art of Prophecy. It was about a boy called Jin who's very privileged because he was prophesied to be a hero, to kill this undefeatable king, and then one day this king gets killed and Jin's life gets turned upside down. It goes from there. So good. Cannot wait to get to this one. So before I forget as well, because I haven't got the physical book here, is Sunbringer as well. Cannot wait for that book, which is the second one to Godkiller. I really enjoyed Godkiller, so I'm looking forward to that one also. That's on this list. Cannot wait. So the next trilogy that I can't wait to get to, and I'm so excited for, I have heard so much good things about these, and these was kindly gifted to me by KJ last year, and it is the Poppy War trilogy. I am so excited for this. I know a lot of people said like the first one is a mix. It sort of feels like 2 separate books, but I am so intrigued. I am so excited. I really want to get to some chunkier fantasies in 2024, and this is on my list. I can't wait. And on the same lines as the Poppy War trilogy, this is another trilogy, fantasy trilogy, that I can't wait to get to, and it is the Greenbone Saga. You have Jade City, Jade War and Jade Legacy. I brought these from Waterstones out of my points, and I just was craving some thicker fantasies, and I can't wait to get to them all. I really can't. I'm so excited. I need to calm down. I'll get to the last book and I'll end up passing out. But yeah, really can't wait to get to this series as well. So the next book is also a thicker fantasy book, and it is Evan Winter's The Rage of Dragons. So I don't know too much about this. I've heard of it and I've heard really good things about it, like people's enjoyment, but I don't know too much about like the plot and everything of it. But I am so excited to get to this. This was kindly gifted to me by Katie, so thank you, Katie. I am getting to it this year, I promise, and I will let you know my thoughts once I do. I'm so excited. I'm just so excited. It's fantasy. It has dragons. What more do you want? The time to read it. That's what I want. Time to read it. I'm so excited. The next two books is Divine Rivals and Ruthless Vows. These are both on my January TBR. Again, obviously, I went all in on my January TBR, and I know that I'm probably not going to get to all of these, but this year I will get to these. I am so excited. The first one was kindly gifted to me by Michelle, so thank you so much, Michelle. I can't wait. I can't wait, and I'll be sure to be doing a full wrap up of these once I do get to them. I've heard so many good things about this book, and I'm so gutted that I didn't get to it last year, but the end of last year just went chaotic. But this year, fantasy romance. So the next book as well that I don't have physically with me is the new one in the Crescent City. I think it comes either, is it January or February? I can't remember. It doesn't matter, but it is coming out this year. Really excited for it because the way the second book, The House of Sky and Breath, ended, I'm so excited for it. I'm so excited to see how that goes. I nearly did a spoiler then, but I won't. But I'm so excited to see how it goes in that series. So the last one in these that is a chunky fantasy read is The Hero of Ages by Brandon Sanderson. Obviously, last year I started the Mistborn trilogy. I got through the first two, absolutely adored them. The main character in this, she is one of my all-time favourite characters now, and this one I have heard and I have said many a time that apparently this has got one of the best endings to a trilogy, and I'll be getting to this in January. I am forcing, like, this is going to be one of the first ones I get to when I have finished my unwrapping ones. I need to know. I'm so excited. I just need to know. Next ones. So I am really excited to get into this series. So it's Binding 13. These are the Chloe Walsh set. So far there is Binding 13, there is Demon 13, Saving 6 and Redeeming 6. And then in the year there is going to be another one because I have pre-ordered it. And I'm just really excited to get to it. This one is about a boy who is on his way to being a rugby star. His life plans are all set out for him until he meets a girl, and she starts at their school, and she has got trauma issues, secret bruising or something like that. I know that it's a romance story, but I know that it's got some really hard-hitting topics in it, and I'm really intrigued to read a romance story that is this thick, and pretty much all of the books are this chunky. So I'm really excited to get to it, and I've heard great things. I've heard someone that really hates it, but I can't wait for it. I'm so excited. I wonder how many times I've said I'm excited in this video. Should just name the video of excitement. But really looking forward to Binding 13. Then there is another romance, and this is a romance series. This was a gift from KJ last year, and I was talking about it just a few hours before I unpackaged these from KJ, so it was just really weird at the time. But it is the Chestnut Spring series. Last year so many people read these. I got them recommended to me so much, and I know that there was loads of people's favourite romances of the year. So I'm putting a lot of pressure on them. I want them to be my favourite romances. They are cowboy romances, and I wanted to say I'm so excited. I just am. I'm just so excited about everything, but I'm so looking forward to these. I know that once I read one, it's gonna be a binged series. I just know it. The next trilogy is a fantasy trilogy, but I have already read them. But I am so excited to reread these. I cannot. Literally, I've got no other words than excitement. I am so ecstatic. I really cannot wait to reread these, and it is Trudy Canavan's The Black Magician trilogy. I mean, I got these really beautiful editions of them last year, and I was just so excited about them. And if any of you are interested in reading this trilogy and would like to read along with me, let me know. I don't mind doing a read along or whatever. I've never done one before, but if you want to do a read along with these, I'm sure we can try and set something up. But if anyone's interested, or even if it's just one person you want to do a buddy read, I am very interested. So excited. And this one made me cry, and I'm very intrigued to see if it does so again. Even thinking about it makes me upset, so I'm gonna say yeah. But I love these so much. And then the second to last books, because there is one book that I said at the beginning that the excitement is too much for that book. So the next ones are the rest in the D.I. Helen Grace series. So this one I did put on my January TBR, but these will be read this year. I can 100% guarantee that these will no longer be on my physical TBR at the end of 2024, and I literally, so these are the books in the D.I. Helen Grace series. I cannot tell you how much I am enjoying these books. So much. If you like your crime thriller detective type books, read them. And this series is really special to me because the first one was brought to me by Angela, who actually got me on this series in the first place. So thank you for Angela. And then this one, which is the 7th book, was kindly gifted to me by my mama. And then the last book, which is this one, was kindly gifted to me at Christmas time by Kirsty. So thank you, Kirsty. So this set really means the world to me. So I'm so glad that I am absolutely adoring this series. And they're on there. They're on this list. And they will be read. The last book that is my most anticipated book that I cannot wait to come out. It comes out in April. Can you guess? It is book 9 in the Zodiac Academy series. I hope that book is a doorstop. A big brick of a book. Because it still will not be long enough. And I am just... the excitement is just too much for that book. I cannot wait to see how this series ends. It's just my favourite. I just love it. It is so addictive, and I am waiting for the last one, which is number 9. I'm trying not to say I'm excited, but there is no other words. I am just so extremely excited for that book. I could cry just thinking about having it in my hands. That's how excited I am for that book. But yeah, I really need to get some more Suzanne Valenti and Caroline Peckham's other books, because if I am this obsessed with just one of their series, just think of what I could be with the rest of their books. So I really need to invest and get some more of theirs. But yeah, so that is all of the books that I am really excited, looking forward to, anticipating reading in 2024. And I will get to all of these. I will. It is my mission in 2024 to read all of these. And I can't wait. I can't wait. I really can't. I'm just looking at them all now and I'm just thinking there's going to be so many 5-star reads here. It just makes my little bookish heart so happy. Let me know what books are on your most anticipated reads list for 2024. Even if it's not books that are to come out in 2024 and it's just books that are on your shelf already, which I have tried to do a lot of because I do want to read more than I buy this year. So that's why there's so many books here that is already out. Don't get me wrong, there is plenty of books that are coming out that I cannot wait to read, but I'm just as excited about the books on my shelf. So, and that's the goal this year. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed it. I hope that you've been able to understand me through all my excitement. I'm sorry for the amount of times I've said I'm excited. I hope that you've enjoyed. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you would like to see more from me, please subscribe, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye! Any kisses? Any kisses? No. That didn't make no sense. Sunbringer, which is the second one to the God Killer. Ooh. God's sake, because I so much enjoyed. That don't make no sense. The next chunk of books that this is a so you have Jade City, Jade War, and Jade blah, blah, blah. So the next book is also a thick fantasy. So the next book is also a thick fantasy. I need to calm down. These are on my January... That was a very loud bang. Jesus Christ. In the Crescent City series... Trilogy. Sarah J. Maas... No, it ain't gonna be a trilogy. Start there again. I have had lack of sleep, but I'm just so excited about all these books, so I'm sorry if I'm too excitable. So this one is about a boy. He is... rude. I wonder how... They are cowboy romances. But I'm really excited to reread them. And it is truly kind of... Oh my goodness. At the end of... that I've got was kindly gifted to me by... The next book, obviously... The last book, should I say? So, yeah, not read that. So, let me know what books are... Let me know what books are. Because apparently, I don't know. I do want to read more than I buy. Next... I'm so excited. And I just can't hide it. No. I'm about to lose control and I think I like it. Oh yeah. 5-star reads in 2024. My dogs just went at me. Cheers, Beans. Thanks for the support.